One sentence horror story. Seems like we're the last two people on Earth, m'lady. No, just please God, no. Hello Redditors of the internet, Nobles Xenon here, and yes, I'm finally back with r/JustNeckbeardThings part 45. Let's get started. For this next one, maybe we can finally get the Neckbeards to shower for once in their lives. We have the Doritos 3-in-1 body wash with shampoo and conditioner in 3 different flavors. Well, you're not supposed to eat it, but I guess in this case they mean 3 different scents. This next one is titled, They're Getting Ready to Storm Helm's Deep. Roommates ban guns in our home because they are for cowards, but spend $250 on this for home defense. I swung nearly as hard as I could and it could barely put a dent in the box. When you send a nice lady a message on WhatsApp asking to smell her toes, but you see her comment on r/cringetopia the next day, Heisenberger. This next one saw this gem on a singles page, in search of one solid female who is not exactly a virgin but has been on the shelf for a while. Not long enough to blow dust off, but one that can be trained and submissive. Year preference is about 30, must have a badonkadonk. Nice one, at least a 9 on the booty scale of bliss. Eye color cannot be green or hazel, don't try to change with contacts either. Height must be between 5'2" and 5'5", text and dialect a plus, apply on WhatsApp. Now what is it with Neckbeards and WhatsApp today? Are they taking over there too? For this next one, watch out because we have the all-American ultimate alpha male. And he's single and ready to mingle. He also has a Cybertruck in the background, not sure what that's all about. But he has a huge 36-point list of requirements for a girlfriend. And by the way, this is version 2.0. 1. Must have decent boobs. 2. Must have a muscular butt. 3. Must have abs. 4. Must have nice hair. 5. Must work out regularly. 6. Must have no debt. 7. Must have no bad tattoos. 8. Must have no kids. 9. Must be between 18 and 40. 10. Must have thick muscle thighs. 11. Must be pretty. 12. Cannot have guy friends. 13. I have to check her phone once a week. 14. I must be present when she hangs out with her girlfriends and no girls' nights out. 15. Must have a decent job. 16. Must do everything I say. 17. Has to call me every single day. 18. Must cook me dinner 5 nights a week. 19. Must come with me on dates. 20. Must do nice things for me. 21. Must give me a nice gift at least once a month. 22. Having kids must be an option. 23. Must help around the house. 24. Must help with the finances to a degree. 25. Must ignore guys who talk to her besides me. 26. Must put me first. 27. Must have nice muscular calves. 28. Must dress well. 29. Must act feminine. 30. Fun in bed at least 3 times a week. 31. Must hang out with me as much as possible. 32. Must treat me like a king. 33. What I say goes. I know best. 34. Must not be a feminist. 35. Must respect me, and 36. Must give me hugs and kisses every single day. These requirement lists, they're always ridiculous, no matter how many times we go through them. We go to the YouTube comments for this next one. OP says, First guy, edgy cringe fest. Neckbeard replies, You, gullible femoid who believes anything. OP, even cringier. Oh no, a female called me cringe. How will I ever recover? The best part is that you can't even cringe as a female, given that you don't actually have a mind. And the OP simply replies cringe. Now this dude has a Roblox profile picture. So I'm thinking, is this a Neckbeard or is this a child who's acting like an incel and throwing around incel terms because it sounds edgy and stuff, I guess? Which honestly, I'm hoping it's just a Neckbeard and not a child, because I do not want the impressionable mind of children anywhere near incels. POV, you're about to type out a heartfelt essay to Milady on her OnlyFans account, and you can see all the faces on the keycaps, and I have a feeling whoever buys this keyboard is gonna turn on sticky keys real fast. And Purple Curtain 16 says, this is a great gag gift. Get it? And we'll continue with the point of view memes here. POV, you are a female GameStop employee being asked for feet pics. But milady, I am La Epic Redditor. Big Chungus Wholesome 100. Tips Fedora. Wait, what do you mean I'm getting kicked out of the store? What did I do wrong? Alright guys, while the Neckbeard is getting kicked out of GameStop, we'll go to 4chan real quick. Be me, 19-year-old virgin. See lots of people getting laid. Girls only go for the chads to get the D. Tinder profile not getting any likes. Even the fat ugly girls don't lower their standards, lol. Get an idea. evilpepe.jpg. Create fake chad profile. Instantly getting many matches. Pick the prettiest chick to chat. Chat her up, we decide to get coffee. Go to coffee shop early and pretend to work on my computer. She gets there, waits at a table. 15 minutes later, she sends a message. Oh hey Anon, just wondering where you are? Wait another 30 minutes. Tell her, oh, I came by and sorry I wasn't expecting you to look so different from in your pictures. Block it, unmatch her. Look at her silently crying and walking out of coffee shop. Epic gamer win. Last post we had a Reddit moment, this time we got a 4chan moment. Moving on. This next one is titled, I thought Asian women were supposed to submit to men. I commented about this in another group, but thought I would share. My wife is mixed Japanese. She was speaking Japanese to her grandma in the dining room while I was playing video games with friends in the next room. The whitest dude in our group decided to go in there just to tell these women they were using certain words wrong and that their grammar was incorrect and they should be using wa instead of ga in a certain sentence. I'm not sure if that was right, I'm not Japanese, but continuing. The remaining men in the living room took off our hats and wept for the loss of our friend. There is nothing we could have done. He was gonna learn his lesson the hardest way. He came back in and quietly sat down with us after the trial by fire. We continued to play in silence for about 15 to 20 minutes. I swear to God, the first thing this dude says to me in my house with my lovely bride, her mother, and her grandmother still in the dining room is, I thought Asian women were supposed to submit to men. R.I.P. Michael, September 2020. He was just really too goddamn stupid for his own good. And there's an edit I had forgotten, but my wife wanted me to add that usually she cooks dinner for my friends when they come over, and since grandma was there, she made authentic Japanese food, which was so good by the way, and grandma gave Michael cut up hot dogs with chopsticks. Nobody said anything about it, and Michael ate his frickin' hot dogs. Must be one of those guys who watches anime and maybe takes a class or two of Japanese and thinks he knows the language like a native speaker. And then of course he goes on to correct the native speaker. Incorrectly of course. And staying on the topic of Asia, to be honest, East Asian women are most beautiful women out there. They are smart and very respectful. I'm a female and I have to say if I could be any race, I'd love to be an East Asian woman. And someone else replies, well, he's not wrong. And of course, this person doesn't say as a woman, but as a female. Interesting. For this next one, a gamer girl on Twitter, I must reply to her. Marked on my calendar. Plus, I have Google Home and the Alexa to remind me for sure. P.S. I must say that you're an outstanding, very sexy woman, and I would love the opportunity to intrigue your senses. Message me back personally to give me your answer. Thank you. Sorry to say, but she's way too busy to respond to you personally. For this next one, we have an Incel, not an Incel, cause this dude doesn't know how to spell, who posts on r/Christianity, saying Inceldom proves that God does not exist. A loving, kind God would never make a subhuman ugly manlet like me that would be at 24 years old and never having been on a date. I don't remember the last time I touched a woman other than my mother or cousin. Every woman thinks I'm ugly genetic trash and no woman has ever viewed me as boyfriend material. And someone else replies, I mean, you have previously posted that you, do unspeakable things to the thought of effing your own cousin, so it's unsurprising that it's difficult to find a date. That's not a particularly attractive character trait. Edit, or perhaps you're single because you would torture a small animal to get romantic affection. For this next one, when the blade and the pan unite, we get the ultimate frying pan of Neckbeardicus. Shall I make you some chicken tendies? Although I'm not sure why this is here. Neckbeards aren't exactly known for cooking. For this next one, where do neckbeards get their water? From a well, actually. For this next one, something really stupid is about to go down, and the Neckbeards strike in the comment section. First, somebody says, I mean, how dumb is the person holding the target? Already risky enough with someone shooting normally, but now you got someone shooting inverted with their feet? F that. And the Neckbeard/nice guy, I suppose, replies, that's called friend zone level 9000. Hold a frickin' target in front of a piercing projectile traveling at 300 kilometers an hour is a type of third wheel you don't want to be. No coochie is that good. Or they could just be doing stupid things. Although I think social media clout is a much more likely reason for this than, say, wanting the coochie, but that's just my opinion. This next one's titled, this is a reply I got on a post about being harassed on Discord by a nice guy. Not sure if it actually qualifies as a neckbeard, but it definitely feels like it should. Neckbeard says, you are existing while advertised as female on the internet. This is unfortunately what happens. And the OP's reply, I'd been advertised, quotes, as female for 22 years. I'm aware of what happens. This is just the first time they actually said they were a nice guy, and I think it's hilarious. This guy is saying advertise like if people are products. We go to Discord for this next one. I love dating a Japanese girl because they are traditional, and I love that. And what does traditional even mean in this sense? Because I'm pretty sure anyone can be traditional if they're observing their culture's traditions, which even then it's still pretty vague. And for this last one, so this neckbeard I know once made up a pretend girlfriend, posted all about her, and then claimed it was just a prank, bro, and as you can guess, most people didn't care or thought he was a huge D-bag. Today's been a great day so far. I'm happy with the direction my life is going. This relationship thing is kick-ass. Can't wait to watch the Super Bowl over Rebecca's house. I never thought I had so much in common with such a beautiful girl, heart emoji. It's official. I love watching BBC and my new girlfriend. I've been grinning from ear to ear all day. Happy face. Well, I'm hoping you mean the British channel, because there's another meaning that could go a completely different way, and I don't want to get into that. Over Rebecca's house bothered her to let me use her computer, but did I tell you guys how much I really like this girl? I'm back from Rebecca's now, lots of fun. And then, the reveal. Attention everyone. You have all been fooled and or lied to. I was never in a relationship with anybody. Whatever I told you about it has been a complete lie. There is no Rebecca, nor was there ever. The plan was for it to be a joke, but it backfired. Sorry. Monday I'll explain everything. And then it was never explained again. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Benjamin, Spoonie the Rogue, and Seth Southwell. You can join in a link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.